I gotta go, but just send me Jean's address. Okay.
Good morning. To all you brave souls who ventured here today, we are in our space. Welcome into our circle of love and justice. Come into the community of mercy, holiness, and health. Come and you shall know peace and joy. Welcome all to our service this morning. The few of us and the brave are here. Come as you are. Put aside all worries and distractions and just be. No matter where you are in life, if you are just here today for the first time or have been coming for a long time, let us worship together. Our associate today is the lovely Leslie Laird. We gather this hour as people of faith with joys and sorrows, gifts and needs. We light this beacon of hope, sign of our quest for truth and meaning in celebration of the life we share together. Oh, the opening song will be Spirit of Life. You have it in the handouts, and it's also in the gray book. If you could stand, please. Everybody knows this.
Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, to me.
Our responsive reading today is number 571, Universal Ministry. I will read the regular print, and I ask you to respond with the italic print. Number 571. The Spirit of God has sent me to bring good news to the oppressed, to proclaim liberty to the captives and release to the prisoners, to give them a garland instead of ashes, the mantle of praise instead of a faint spirit, you shall be named ministers of our God.
So the theme of today's service is Spirit of Life. I found this UU prayer card, and I'm going to read part of it now as our reading. It is not enough to restrain our collective desire for more for ourselves, more money, more power, more things. So often we act in the service of that desire for more in ways that harm our fellow human and the countless things that we share on this earth. And so often, even when we would do otherwise, we feel powerless. The problems are so big, aren't they now? The scale's so enormous. What can one person or one small group really do? Now for today's sermon, of course I wasn't going to give a sermon. We're going to work. There are some pink cards at the end of the aisles. If you could just take one. And Leslie is passing out papers. It's going to be an open discussion. You might want to take out the words of Spirit of Love. Keep them with you. Just wait till everybody gets... Do you all remember when we had COVID and we couldn't come to church? Almost every Sunday we would say Spirit of Life. They would put it on there, and then almost every Sunday we sang it. This is my favorite song. It's how I try to live my life. And I wanted to share it with you today so we could just look at it a little more profoundly. Everybody ready? You're going to answer 2 questions. The first says, write down one thing you need in your life to have a full spirit. One thing you need in your life to have a full spirit. Go. You too. One thing you need in your life to have a full spirit. Let's wait till everybody's done. And then what you're going to do is you take the people in your row. We were going to make the chairs semicircle, but we didn't. Just share with the people on your row, and then we'll bring it back. You can start. Share with whoever you feel comfortable. Yeah, just like that. Go ahead, David, team up. Feels good to hear him talking. You have to pace this so you don't finish too early or too late. I could finish in 20 minutes. Left to myself. Did you see my plan? And now comes the good part. Folks, now comes the good part. I'm going to go down the aisle, and whoever wants to share what they wrote or what their neighbor wrote, feel free.
Books.
Everybody hear that? She said books. What else? What else you got?
Business.
Community. Community. What do you need in your life to lead a full spirit? To have a full spirit?
I need the love of Margaret, and an audience.
Oh, cool.
You're doing well, you got both.
Anybody?
Time in a natural setting and one that's far enough away from big cities that you can feel. Yeah.
Any takers? Come on. It's just us.
Go ahead.
There you go.
I said a clear mind,
A
free of
cle-
stress.
A clear mind.
True friends.
Oh, two true friends.
I thought our row was a good one because we all had something a little different. We had acceptance, peace of mind, nature, and love.
Ooh, acceptance, peace of mind, nature, and love. You got something over there?
That was all four of us.
Okay. Excellent.
We have a secure foundation, home life, etc., and then we have love with others, meaning
Ah,
a large community of love.
very good. That's us. We're a large community of love. Anybody else?
I wrote a creative outlet.
You agree?
A creative outlet. I'm sorry.
Oh, a creative outlet. I thought you said I agree with that. A creative outlet. Anybody else? You got something, George?
A good book.
Oh, a good book. You ladies?
I had a similar one to one of the last ones. The ability to create through the arts.
We're not going to leave you behind.
Well, the three of us were very similar.
Yeah?
I wrote a loving and supportive family and friends.
A loving and supportive family, and we're here like a family of friends. You got anything?
Yeah, my family, nature, and creativity. That's what makes me.
Excellent. Are these your parents? Cool. Anybody? You got something?
A purpose, and my purpose is helping others.
Excellent. A purpose.
We were talking about how our children are important to us.
Whose little girl is that? Yours. Anybody here who had seen the two stanzas of Spirit of Life, raise your hand. I only saw the first part. Anybody knows the whole one? No? I didn't know it had a second stanza. Yeah. Okay, now this is your second question. What word or phrase of the song captures your heart? What word or phrase of the song captures your heart? And you can use both stanzas, since we have them. You willing to share? Okay, me too. You're copying from her. I will do the same thing. What word or phrase of the song captures your heart? Leslie?
So for me, it's the entire line, roots hold me close, wings set me free. When I first moved into the house where I live now, there was a big dirt hole behind my house, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I decided I was going to plant a garden. I was going to plant a butterfly garden. And I did everything myself. I took out the grass, I built a retaining wall. Of course, I did have to build it 3 times until it stayed. I hauled paving stones, 95 paving stones, myself. I was a little younger than I am now. And I planted all of the plants. I have told David this once before, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just do it. And so I just went out and I planted, and I looked for things that were butterfly friendly. And I have found over the years that because of the bees, the birds and the bees, the garden's a little bit different every year, and I love that. I do make sure that all the little trees are pulled out, so I don't unexpectedly have any oak trees growing in my little garden. But I feel being outside in my garden every day, looking at the roots, feeling enclosed and loved by those plants, and the butterflies, and the bees, and the hummingbirds, is one of the reasons I love this song.
Thank you. This is my pet peeve. I'm going to start with the back, because they always start in the front. I'm always waiting forever. But we're going to start with you people, starting with you. You ready?
I'm ready.
I knew you would be.
I put down wind set me free because I think freedom's natural. It should be for everyone. And it should not be dictated by someone else or anything else. So it's a native way of saying freedom should be for all.
Amen.
I chose Teach Me to Care because I think that's what we need from everyone. We need to care about each other and help each other and support each other.
Definitely. You?
I went to the back to avoid this kind of thing, but no.
Here I am.
No, actually, weirdly, I also chose Care as, I'm not familiar with the song, but I do think that one of the few obligations that humans have to each other is to care for one another, to treat them as they desire to be treated, and to make sure that they have enough to get by. So.
Yes. Excellent. You got something?
I chose Sing in My Heart, all the stirrings of compassion, because we need more of that in the world these days.
Yes. Much, much more compassion. Why? Roots hold me close, reminds her of family. Anybody?
I also chose Sing in My Heart, all the stirrings of compassion. I find if I am in negative interactions with people, that looking with compassion can help us come to a better space. And like Dawn said, we sure need a lot more compassion right now, as there's a lot of cruelty, and we need to get to a better place, especially in this country.
So Marion was saying, fight compassion with cruelty with compassion.
I chose two phrases, spirit of love and lead me to truth, because I'm hoping through the spirit of love it will lead me to the truth. Today, you're not sure what the truth is.
Amen.
Well, it was difficult because they're all very appropriate, but I chose lead me to truth showing for the path to wisdom.
Okay. Wendy? Come on, Lauren, come on.
Okay. I put peace, let there be, because I always say peace is my favorite word on so many levels. Peace of mind, peace in the world. You could go on and on.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody want it?
Someone else chose these two. I chose actually two, Spirit of Love, because that's how I see the spiritual world. And Roots hold me close, wings set me free. I don't know, I like the idea of being rooted and then able to be free at the same time.
Yes. Thank you.
I chose the very popular phrase, roots hold me close, wings set me free. And like Leslie, my garden is my little bit of heaven, and I'm just out there with the birds and the bees and the nature, and fighting the weeds a little bit, but it's just lovely. That's my piece.
Good. What's that? Well, say it. And why?
Roots hold me close, wings set me free.
Why?
Because you get that nurturing feeling and it gives you the strength to go outward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I chose justice. I was thinking about our Pledge of Allegiance with liberty and justice for all, and we don't have justice for all. And I was reading these sayings in this window here from our founding documents, and justice hasn't been given to all of us from day one. We owe so much to those who built this country, enslaved, and they're still not free.
Mm-hmm.
So we need justice.
Yeah, I also
like the phrase giving life the shape of justice. And we're talking about the spirit of life not just within us but among us, that ties us together, giving life the shape of justice. But I also looked at it as it's also our responsibility to give life the shape of justice. We have a responsibility in that as well. We can't, it's not just passive. That's what I believe the spirit of life is about, but we have a role in that to also give life the shape of justice.
Yes.
I chose stirrings of compassion also. I believe we all have it in ourselves, but we need to show more of it at the world since it's changing on us day by day.
Roots hold me close, wings set me free. But in terms of why, it's more like a Tai Chi gesture is what I'm going after. If you could just...
Oh. How about you, Lillian? What's yours?
I'm last.
Comedian too. Teach me to care, peace let there be. May I add a quick comment?
Yeah.
I just want to say how much I enjoy not sitting at the piano for a moment and being in the congregation doing a shared experience, and how much I enjoy that, and feel like exercises like this give us all not the idea, but the experience of real sharing and real community connection, and I think that's what we're all probably looking for here.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Lillian.
I guess it's me.
It's you, all right.
The Lead Me to Truth struck me. I'm a lapsed Catholic. I haven't been to church in, probably 10 years or more, unless it was Christmas, or funeral, or a wedding. So I'm here today because I'm kind of missing that North Star, trying to look for something outside myself. So that Lead Me to Truth, and then showing forth the path to wisdom just struck me because I think that's why I'm here.
Thank you. I'm going to add to what he was saying. When I was in 7th grade, we were saying the Pledge of Allegiance. And one day I said, with liberty and justice for some. And I got in so much trouble. Anybody? The what? Yeah. What do you mean? I heard you.
I also chose Lead Me to Truth, showing forth the paths of wisdom. I feel like we're absolutely flooded with information and disinformation, but very little wisdom.
Amen.
I actually chose two. I have the pleasure of being a poet and a writer of short stories. And the first one I chose was Deep in My Soul, the Mystery of Creation, because I take great joy in imagining myself, for instance, as a senior oak tree in a community of oak trees, or as a vulture, or as some other natural creature. I imagine myself being them and write from that perspective. And then I also had to choose Sing in My Heart, all the stirrings of compassion as I relate to fellow human beings.
Thank you. Anybody want to share? Don?
Yes, I picked the mystery of creation. The biblical picture of God sitting down and creating each creature individually is kind of messy. A God that would say, I will do something called evolution. And if you can imagine an elephant, here's a creature that can pick up a peanut with its nose and eat the peanut. Who would ever come up with an idea like that? But evolution did it. And the biggest fear I have for the future is for the very first time, we little creatures are able to influence our own evolution. We can change our genes, and we will make terrible mistakes. Evolution worked just fine. Don't mess with evolution.
Mhm. All the things going on with the animals, they just started cloning them, and now they're doing all kinds of stuff.
I chose Roots Hold Me Close and Wings Set Me Free, not because I'm a botanist, but because I think this is most Unitarian Universalists. The roots hold me close to my beliefs and what I feel strongly about, but the wings set me free to expand my horizons, mental horizons, and new ways of thinking and new ways of doing things. And I think that's very Unitarian Universalists.
Thank you, David. You know you want to talk. No, you don't have to.
I picked the same one as these last couple of people did. Deep in my soul, all the mystery of creation. And I just love the mystery.
Beautiful. Anybody?
I need to make this comment before I say what phrase resonates with me. Being one of the older members of this church, the newer people might not know this, but in the 80s, Carolyn McDade was here and did the whole service. And I've always held her songs close to me. In fact, in those days, I bought a tape that she was copying by hand, very rudimentary, of her songs at the time. And I really love Move It in My Hand, Giving Life the Shape of Justice. And I sing it to myself that way, move in my hand, giving life the shape of justice.
Thank you.
Being a new member, I chose compassion. I think it's because some of us have too much compassion that I found myself as a teacher for 35 years, going home and taking stories that I've had or situations with children and young adults. So much compassion can hurt your heart. And I find myself still doing that now with people and things. And it took me 64 years, 64, to finally find where I belong. And that's right here. And everything that I have and the stories, we all have our stories. And I am sometimes, people have always said I'm too compassionate, but I think I am glad that I was created that way. And thank you all for giving me the positive experiences every single day. Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess I picked up the word on justice. I wasn't familiar with the song, looked at it, was trying to read to it, and it's just a word I couldn't not pick. It's one that often trips me up. It can be a sense of purpose, a sense of mission, a source of frustration.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you may.
I went with Roots Hold Me Close, Wings Set Me Free, because I feel like was mentioned earlier, there's the juxtaposition there that I feel like some people think that they can't coincide, and that's not necessarily always true.
Mhm. Well, first of all, thank you all for sharing. This wouldn't have worked if you hadn't shared. I think it's been a while since we've done this kind of thing. You all took my words, Roots set me free, but I had another one. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea. Y'all remember Peter Mayer's Blue Boat Home? That's very, very, very Unitarian to me, as this is this song. So thank you all for sharing. I appreciate it. And now, yeah. Why don't you? Where does this go?
So I just, a few days ago, I wrote a song that I'm calling Summer Afternoon Meditation, and it feels like it might be a good fit after this. So I'll give a suggestion if you want to. Close your eyes and just see what comes, images or anything else that comes to mind.
Isn't it awfully peaceful in here?
Can I ask something?
What?
May I ask people if they had anything that come to mind?
Sure.
Real quick.
Oh, no.
Hollywood movies,
Please use the mic. Please use the mic.
I was telling Alan that it felt more like a Hollywood 1940s movie with Kate Hepburn and Cary Grant, that sort of influence.
She's got something.
Very peaceful flowing stream.
And I also had the same as Rich. It felt like,
I had an image.
yeah, like, it's hard to describe it. It felt very, very old and warm. But I was imagining leaves falling from a tree.
I had a peaceful, but full of life, quiet, sunny at the seashore, not necessarily with any other humans there.
Nice. Thank you. We come to the time of open generosity. Our Share the Plate recipient for this month is Pennsylvania Immigration Resource Center. Provides high-quality legal services to immigrants and their families in the PA. The programs provide access to justice for vulnerable immigrants at the risk of detention or deportation, and to immigrant survivors of violence through legal services, education, and advocacy. You know how important this is, so please give generously. You may now pass the collection. It's a time in our services in which we collect our thoughts of prayers for any joys or sorrows we may be going through. Please come up to the center aisle, select a stone, and go back to your seats. You may now come up. We'll have a moment of silence. Great Spirit, we ask you to gather all our prayers, our joys, our sorrows, everything in our hearts, things that are said, things that are unsaid. Sometimes the sorrows appear to win, but we can't let that happen. Let us always have a spirit of hope. Let us be prayerful and grateful for all our blessings.
Please join me in reciting our affirmation of faith found in the front of the gray hymnal. First, we will say in English and then in Spanish. And Lillian will forgive me for my Spanish. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its gift. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. El amor es el espíritu de esta iglesia, y el servicio es su ofrenda. Este es nuestro gran pacto, el convivir unidos en paz, el buscar la verdad en amor y ayudarnos unos a los otros.
Eli, was there an announcement?
Hello. Hey, hi friends, I'm Eli, I'm the music director and tech person in this space. Just a real quick update that streaming is still happening, Zoom is not over the summer, but streaming is absolutely still happening. We are on YouTube right now, so that's it.
I would encourage you to continue coming all summer long and not take those UU breaks we used to take over the summer, because our dear Reverend challenged all the worship associates to take one service this summer and lead it. And even though we hemmed and hawed, we're doing it, so we need your help and we need your support and we need your presence. I was kind of scared. It was 10 of, there was hardly anybody here. I was like, oh no, but you came through, as always. I invite you to coffee hour following the service. Just go downstairs directly below us. There's a nice elevator right there for people like me, or you can take the stairs. Just fellowship and coffee and getting to know each other better. And now our closing song, guess what? Who can guess? Yeah, Spirit of Life. Both verses.
Yes, we'll be singing
Oh,
both
wait a
verses.
minute. Wait.
But wait, there's more.
Yes, go ahead.
All right. You may rise and body your spirit as you are able. Spirit of Life verses 1 and 2. Yep, number 123 in your hymnal. Spirit of life, come and to me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. Spirit of love, come unto me. Deep in my soul, all the mystery of creation, teach me to care. Peace let there be. Lead me to truth, showing forth the paths of wisdom. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of love, come to me, come to me.
I hope that's embedded in your hearts. Our final prayer today, let us prayer be for hope and commitment to stay in the struggle, to do what is right as best we can each day, and to love you, spirit of earth and ocean, stars and rocks, beings of every kind, not least our human neighbors, to love this glorious whole as we love ourselves, for we are you, and you are us. Blessed be.